Deb?
Since the database started, we have sent 27,246 books in 6,912 packages to 4,242 inmates.
And those are separate people, those
Yes.
4,200.
Yes.
So.
We have some interesting figures. You can go to our website, and we have an area with graphs that shows a lot of very important information about what we've done as an organization. From 2006 to 2007, the total number of books and requests more than doubled from 2006 to 2007.
What about 2007 to 2008?
2007 to 2008, we are a little bit ahead of 2007. We're not doubling, but there were a couple of things that happened this year that have affected those numbers. One of the things was the substantial cost in shipping our books, so we dropped our number of books that we were sending out to inmates.
Post office increased.
Yes, the
their
post
rates.
office increased their rates, and they're going to be increasing them again. The other, we had a time when our website was down and some of the database was not working correctly, and we were switching servers, etc. So some of the numbers did get dropped. But the other increase that is just astounding to me is we don't advertise in the prisons for our UC Books to Prisoners. It's all spread word of mouth from inmate to inmate, or someone from the county jail will go into Pontiac and give our address out to other interested inmates or a cellmate. And the number of letters that we get have grown so much. You know, I remember, when I first started and the letters were coming in, 25, 30 letters a week. And now there are days when we get 30 letters a day. From inmates in Illinois.
Greg, do you remember how you heard about us?
Actually, this was probably in 2005, and there was a book project similar to this in Indiana, out of Indianapolis. And so apparently this must have been, around the time when you guys first started your program. And that particular group in Indiana was kind of serving others in the surrounding states, and they actually gave me you guys information.
That's interesting, because we do that now. We get requests sometimes from people in other states, Colorado, any place, and we just send those on to the nearest book project. Unfortunately, there are not book projects in every state by any means. There are, what do you think, Deb, 20, 25 book projects?
Yes, we
altogether?
We also send to the as an answer to the out-of-state requests we get, we send a pamphlet that has addresses of other prison book program addresses that they can maybe get their requests from. So we also have that mailing expense. We don't want to leave them hanging out there. They didn't get a response and didn't get a book. We, last November, held a national prison book project conference at the IMC, which was very successful. It was a wonderful time of sharing and networking. There are many prison book programs. We are not connected, but we do network with each other. Each one is its own grassroots effort that has begun, and they've all grown, and we all got together here, and it was just a wonderful weekend.
Okay, back to our book. Our book is now in a packet with some other books, and it's got a rubber band around it, and it's got a little insert with the name of the prisoner and his number or her number and what prison they're going to, and they've been entered into the database, all these books with the name of the prisoner. Now, how does this package get from our place into the hands of a prisoner? Can somebody answer that?
I haven't actually done a packing session yet, But,
Brian, you have.
I've
Yeah.
been pretty extensive. That was what I was doing actually most of the summer. Was
Packing.
carted them upstairs up to the post office too. I mean, you got to have a good set of arms for that.
Yes.
The books can get pretty heavy, but yeah, essentially what we try to do is once we've gotten all the books, depending on the location, some institutions allow like for mass sending of books, so we try and organize all the groups together, essentially, of various collections of books that are going to be going to the individual ones. But for those that are don't allow for the mass mailing, what we do is set up, like, just take cardboard, your regular corrugated cardboard boxes, and pack the books in, making sure to we try and keep the inmates' letters together with their request and the books that we're sending out. So at that time, we remove the letter, just since that's essentially the final step of the project. We don't want to have to send the letters back to the correctional institutes, and from there, pack it up to make sure the books don't get moved around too badly in the process of shipping, label it with the location that it's going to, and then take it on upstairs.
And pay.
Yeah, and pay.
Pay. And the books, it's very important they be packed properly, because if they're not, if we make a mistake, they get returned, and we pay for the return as well.
And then to reship those books back to the inmate.
Yes.
Because we want him to get his books. That's our
Yes.
goal, is for the inmate to get their books.
So every part of what we do is important, and volunteers do it all, and volunteers have created this whole process. Now we come to the most important moment that every volunteer imagines in their head, and that is when our book gets to the prison.